I am the chairman of the Joint Council, Abuja, Northern Nigeria. Today, going by the recent declaration of the president of this country, Nigeria President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it is, of course, a rape to our democracy. It is a rape to the system of what we believe that originally would have lead us to a proper development and advancement of our system. I started by chanting the Ijaw because the Ijaw has been the chanting that has been a thorn in the flesh of many persons. When some persons will come out to the open media in saying that very soon Asawana will be a thing of the past. A minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria will look at himself and only discover one thing that has been a thorn of his flesh, saying Asawana will be of a thing of the past. Ijaw, Asawana, we will not stop chanting the Asawana and let the Asawana kill whosoever that will want to be killed. The Ijaw people remains very fearless. We are quite, of course, very hospitable, accommodative. We accommodate everybody. We love our neighbors, our friends and brothers from various ethnic nationalities. The Ikweres, the Ogonis, the Urobo, the Shekiri, the Yorubas, the Hausas, the Igbos are our brothers. And for over time, the Ijaws have been trading and dealing with them peacefully, sharing our common wealth and God-given divine wealth without no grudges. The wealth which we are talking about has been the wealth that has been sustaining the nation Nigeria. We've never grumbled or complained. But today, this is where we have found ourselves, where the Ijaw nation today decisively or politically has been the problem of the country today, being by the declaration of our president, respected President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We respect him, he's our father, he's the president of the country. The Ijaw people will continually to support the system in growing and in advancing the cause. But what the Ijaw nation will not take and what the Ijaw nation will not tolerate is for one man to stand up in its right senses, as it may seem, to spit on the grave of our ancestors. The Ijaw nation will never tolerate that. The Ijaw nation will never tolerate one man, one single man that the Ijaw nation spoon-fed, gave him life to breathe, gave him all it takes to become who he is today, to come and spit on the grave of our ancestors. Popo Sisi. Popo Sisi. We fear no evil. The Ijaw man fears no evil. We will rebel. We will go against it by every means necessary. Mr. President of this country, we are your people. We have loved your decisive and pattern of administration. The Ijaw people are still willing to work with you. We will work with you. We will work in seeing that you see the daylight and the prospects of what you have envisaged in putting this country in the right course. But please, kindly call the Minister of FCT to order. Call him to order that the Ijaw people are saying we will not want to see any form of such derogatory statements, disrespectful statement, abusive statement to the Ijaw ethnic nationality. This is where I rest my case. Ijaw.
Organization stands for unity of the Niger Delta people. But we do not support any injustice against one particular tribe. His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu pronouncing state of emergency in Rivers State without the backup of the National Assembly. We find out that our father and our leader, who has been in the front line, those who have been following up Mr. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, we know that is a man who stood in opposition all the days of his life. Even when he became the governor of Lagos State, become the senator, he has played an opposition party. And he stood up to against injustice in this country. And we don't think in his own time that people around him will mislead him, misinform him to do a grave danger to this country. And I believe the peace of this country is very important. When we talk about Nigeria, Nigeria belongs to everybody. And Niger Delta is also a region on its own that always contributing for the economic development of this country. And whatever things that go wrong in the Niger Delta region will entirely affect the whole country. Which I believe that Mr. President, Bola Tinubu, our father, you have to rethink and look at your statement of state of emergency in Rivers State. Even at that, you declare the emergency in Rivers State, bringing somebody out of the whole Niger Delta. Bring somebody from Cross River State to be. We are talking about River State issue. And you are all our Niger Delta leaders, South leaders, PANDEF, met with him on the 11th of this month. March. And he has given them a directive to this able prominent committee to look at these issues and resolve it. And I see no reason why state of emergency will now come when you have given assignment, directive to leaders, critical stakeholders from the Niger Delta after dining and discussing with them in a villa on the twinkle of eyes, state of emergency. I want to advise our father and our president, Bola Tinubu, Ijaw people are not your enemy. Ijaw people are not your enemy. If anybody is there in the villa giving you wrong information about Ijaw people, the person is not helping you at all. The Ijaw people are the largest ethnic group in the Niger Delta and the fourth largest ethnic group in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I think as a commander-in-chief, whatever things that go wrong in this country, Mr. President, you have to look the peace, unity, and progress of this country. And I believe the whole Niger Delta, the whole legal practitioners, everybody, NBA, everybody is not happy what is going on, including the youth of the Niger Delta region and the concerned youth of Nigeria. The most important thing is that you are the president of everybody. And in a country when the leadership do not support an opposition government, then there will be no development. Mr. President, you know, you have been in the front line of speaking against injustice in this country.